Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink your water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now listen, grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water or container. Pour your water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Oh. Now move your body and drink some water, okay? Now move your body and drink some water. Simply move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, ma'am. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift your container and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Or should we say, breathe, drink, eat, move. If you want to stay healthy, culturally appropriate, all for it. But hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors, drink it up. Drink, 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 drink. Whoa. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. First off, I want to welcome you to the place where the congregation of the mighty dwells. The place, the home of the stubborn minority. The place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Come on, Anime, you still fasting too? Come on now. This is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, you know this is Daily Toast. We strive to blow up your old paradigms. I done lost track of the day, so let me see. Umoja was 15, Kujichagilia was 16. Yesterday was 17. Today is day 18. Alright, so family, I'm on day 18. I'm cruising through. You know, hey, just part of the world. So now, for those that might be new to the show, my name is Brother Hatim. This is the Gye-Nyame Journey Daily Toast, where we gather to salute our ancestors. And I'm later than usual. My sleeping pattern is off. And on top of that, do y'all believe how cold it is outside today? I mean, I ain't gonna say cold. I mean, because we know cold. But do you believe how chilly it is? I think that's a better word. Is chilly a better word?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more chilly. Yeah, I'm sitting up here like, good grief. But anyway, you know. We will have a show tonight. Tribal quotes tonight. So let's look at the quotes that we'll be having. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My nose is bothering me. So let me go and use some Obas to help with these sinuses. Those that want to know what this is an Obas inhaler. I just happen to have one around. All right. Because I was having sinuses another time. And what's crazy is, you know, being around all this honey, I don't know what the hell going on. Maybe it's part of getting old. But anyway, here we go. So, if I'm correct, we was on 73 the other day. Yep. An army without good planning is conquered with one club. One club. An army without a good planning, strategy. Army without good planning, practice. You know what I'm saying? Is conquered by one club. Family, we need to get up out that one club. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers been stopping us with one club for a long time. How long is, divide and conquer gonna work? That's a one club strategy. Goddamn. The same shit work all the time. All we gotta do is divide them. They all gonna divide them. Come on now. Some new shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to form cells or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Day 74. This is from Gye-Nyame Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes, compiled, not written, compiled by Brother Hatim Gye-Nyame. I just happen to know that. He's a nice dude. He's a cool fella. Right? So here we go. Day 74. George Bernard Shaw. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot. There go Leroy the washer. That motherfucker, boy. Hold on. Leroy want to be on the show. Okay. And what else? And what? Stop playing. Leroy, this is what I'm talking about, man. I mean, it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't. I mean, I can't deny it. My daughters be running around. My son, he just laid back and shit. My washer want to get up in the mix. My wife laid back and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here like, so you know. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. 21-day challenge about changing your mind. Remember that first. It's about getting this, not necessarily this. This is what I added to it for me, right? For you, it could be something different. Edmund Burke. No passion so effectively robs the mind of its power of acting and reason as fear. Right? As fear. No passion so effectively robs the mind of its powers of acting and reasoning as fear. We kind of discussed that yesterday. Well, yeah. Yesterday with day before yesterday. on Kujichagulia with the eagle, the fox, and the man in the two separate stories. In one story, the fox was trying to convey an idea of fear to the eagle, and then the fox conveyed an idea of fear to the man. All right, and both of them, you know what I'm saying? One denied that because that's not in his character in the way that it's in the fox character, and the other embraced it and acted out in violence. But we'll talk about that later. Last one, do not talk about a rhinoceros if there is no tree nearby. That's South Africa. Do not talk about a rhinoceros if there is no tree nearby. Leave them rhinos alone. If you don't have this, see, I already ruined it. All right, but hold on. So we will talk about day 74 when we come back tonight. Tonight. Whoa, what's going on? I wanna make it right tonight. Trying to make sure everything working right. All right, so let's get into the toast. So we're gonna pour us some ambrosia. This is what I got until the next brewing. This is a little bit mature here. This ain't for you young fellas out there. You newbies to the, because those that get that ambrosia, you know that it ages. When you got in big bottles like this with the air, it allows it to age. My other bottles can keep them young for a while, but like I said, depending, you got to know exactly when to cap them, because if you don't, I'm not gonna describe the mayhem that goes down when you cap an ambrosia bottle just a little bit too early. It gets dangerous. So that's why, I be trying to hold on to it, let it mature and stuff, because I want to take care of my fam, because, it's family that's getting it from me and supporting the journey. And everything that y'all purchase, money goes to supporting what we do, including the shows, go towards the festival, helps with Kwanzaa and everything. Yeah, that batch I got last month is definitely mature. Yeah, because that one I let sit for, I might let that sit for like 11 days. Because that's like one of the major issues when in the early fermenting process that I had to kind of get to was getting through the point to where when people didn't drink it on a regular basis, that the bottle wouldn't blow up. You know what I'm saying? Because I have had gallon bottles. I had people call me about gallon bottles blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Let alone the little ones. The little ones, this is why with a lot of fruits and stuff, like a lot of stuff I try to keep in house, or I try to show people how to do it themselves, or how to add fruit and then recap it. Like, cause you could, take the cap off. You got a cap, you can put a cap back on it, add your own fruit, or you can go on and put it in a mason jar, add your own fruit and let it sit. You know what I'm saying? Because the fruit made a lot of the stuff even more volatile. Like when I tried to do the grape or the beet, now, let me tell you. Now, I could go and master that. When I asked grandson if he wants ambrosia, he's like, no, grandma. He said it made his head explode. Hey, I might use that. Shit, made my head explode. All right, family, but yo, let's do that toast. It's time for us to kick it. It's time for us to raise our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute and we say, I say. From there, family, we move on. We call on our list, our lovely list, our powerful list of our ancestors that unite us as a tribe. You know what I'm saying? So Here we go. Miles Brown, Mazan, Robert Texana, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Manny Gasson, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Alfine, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Morgan Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown, second, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, L, No More X, Pat Mile, Romney Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropo, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, there, Gail Pulley and her Alexa brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCray, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sir Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Burt Beatty, Sarah Willard, Peter Farmer, Argo Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sir Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Al Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Kitchener Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selby Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Horse, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sturgeon Thorne, Richard Thorne, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, May Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thorne, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thorne, Frankie Quells, Urania Thorne, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Handy Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinelli, Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Trigg Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Delimon Aries, Gina Roop Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Paris, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Faraday Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Elise Waters, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Agnes Bostic, and Winifred Scannelberry, Wilson Headley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leanne Peanut Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christine Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Marker Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna Miguel, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Evan Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet W. McCate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Hatch Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lily Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Keefe Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manetta, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Rome Alls, Inwood Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lady Green, Nathan Greenbed, Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shechem Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Corporate, George Swan, and Monty Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. And we move on to Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, Aunt Sis. Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac Cundum, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Shadi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denisa Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Isen, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Albert Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, and Teresa Sambu. All right, family, we lift up our glass for all those ancestors, and it is a pleasure to read them. And we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. Where are we in this present moment, in this present time dispensation, Brother Hatib? We are on Ujamaa. On Ujamaa, June the 13th, 61319, the year of 3. All right, but listen. Ujamaa, the moment, we saluting this moment, we in this moment. Ujamaa is the moment. Ujamaa is the day. We have conquered, for those that are new, we have conquered the week. We have thrown off the Norse gods, and we have fought off the Greek gods, and we have taken over the week, and we have laid and established our property, our week, right? So today, in our time dispensation, in our way of looking at time, is Ujamaa, right? Ujamaa. I want you to activate your reticular formations. I want you to go on a hunt for Ujamaa. All those in the family, we need to find Ujamaa today. We need to post it up. Hashtag Ujamaa. Hashtag Ujamaa find. Hashtag Ujamaa in action. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, family. Now, for those that don't speak the language, Ujamaa means cooperative economics, right? The modic principle for the day is reciprocity. The word that we teach the children is gratitude. The color is green. See that? Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name is Ya. Female name, male name is Yao. Female name is Ya. And Sasha is a Ya, so we got a Ya. And we got another Ya in the crew. All right, so let's give the Yas a round of applause. Ujamaa, y'all trying to pull it together, but y'all need some male energy on Ujamaa. Like I said, the challenge goes out. I'm looking for representatives each week. You know what I'm saying? Representatives each week. You know, Kwabna got it locked down. We need representatives from all of the other day tribes, right? All the other, you know, because in a sense, the days are a tribe, right? You know, so where Ujamaa at? Where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Where Nia's at? Well, Coogee in the house. Coogee in the house. We got the key to the house. You know what I'm saying? We done put paint on the house. You know, we got our own. We got to, you know. Come on now. Don't let the crowds and the holiness run everything. Come on now. So we lift up our glass, and all joking aside, we lift up our glass for this moment, because in this moment we remember the pact that we have with our ancestors, to never forget them, to lift them up, learn from their wisdom, right? And use what they have provided us with. They provide us with that space, right? So we're going to use it to the fullest, right? Now, we also have a pact with our future generations, and we raise our glass to, in this moment, to remind ourselves that we have a pact with our children yet to come. Because if we are not out here doing what we're supposed to do, how are they supposed to be able to build their monuments to greatness if they don't have no space here? Because family, we got to understand, we being pushed off the board. They want to push you off the board. So we need to handle our business in the moment, right? So Ujamaa, hashtag Ujamaa in action, right? Boom. We lift up our glass. We say, Ashe. If you are on Team Ujamaa, if that's your day, go on, put up Team Ujamaa. You know, everybody else put up their teams too, but you know, it's Ujamaa. You know, we gotta just find out Sasha, so I'm gonna have to go on and get her. You know, I gotta help the baby girl. She can't help herself. You know. So we lift it up and we salute this moment. We say Ashe. From there, family, we move to the future. We toast our children yet to be. We toast them in advance, right? Letting them know we're going to keep our pact, but also we toast that energy that's out there in the universe. And plus, we're generational people, so we coming back. So in a sense, by toasting the future, we ain't doing nothing but toasting ourselves, right? And the same thing when we toasting the past. We do nothing but toasting ourselves. We are continuous people. We are in generational warfare that we didn't necessarily even start. But we're going to finish this shit, right? So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations and we toast all of our relations and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we move on. And you ready? This is that selfish toast. This for you. What is it that you need in this moment for you to move towards your greatness? A lot of people be worrying about down the road. What is it in this moment, right here, right now, that you need? Remember, we just toasted the moment. You asked what you wanted, right? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's all about you. What is it in this moment? We say, Ashe, right? Last but not least, are you ready? I toast the most magnificent, fantastic, unbelievably wise, strong, and cooperative, and the most economic savvy in the room. I lift my glass to you. And we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I'm out. I'm late. That's some woo!
Oh, man. This is going to be a lot of work again.
Woo!
Cleveland! Yeah. Come here.
All right, family. Y'all have a great day. Like I said, find that Ujamaa. Hashtag Ujamaa. If you're Ujamaa baby, you're in that Ujamaa tribe, Alright? Hashtag Ujamaa team. If you find Ujamaa in action, hashtag Ujamaa in action or in motion or something. I don't know. Make up shit. Post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey. Alright. All are welcome. Peace.